Oh, right. I've done this once before, but I sillily left the music for the game on too loud. So I'll try and do this. Try and make it a bit briefer as well. Now, my thoughts on Silent Hill F, short version, it's probably a 7.5 out of 10 for me. I will say that there's about 6 endings, and if you get some of the more of the endings, I can see why this will probably be an 8 or an 8.5. But the way I look at it is that most of these games, it's a one and done. Like, once I finish it, I won't be coming back to it unless it's something special. This is a one and done, so the ending that most people get is the one that most people are going to stick with, and to me, it was a bad ending. Now, because of all the other options for the different endings, it might improve the story end and how to tie a few things off. I don't really know, I'd have to look on YouTube. But I can see how those would certainly help it. But as an ending for most people who are not going to play it again, be prepared for a disappointing ending, to say the least. Now, good points. It looks really nice. It sounds really nice, ambient sounds. The music is fitting for this kind of thing. The actual gameplay outdoors is fine. It's kind of falls in line with everything like these kind of games do. The puzzle solving ranges from good to frustrating. There is a few things in the game which I can't really say anything without spoiling it, but if you ever played these games where you're playing a character where you're a big 6'6" guy with a rocket launcher on his back, and then he comes to a wooden door and goes, oh, can't get through there. It's like, you could literally kick that down, never mind the rocket launcher on your back. There's a few things in this where you're just like, that's literally your height. You can't climb that. Oh, never mind. Which there is reasons for it kind of near the end, but some of the things when you're actually playing it first time through, you're like, really? And some of the behaviors and stuff, but again, it does kind of explain why people are doing certain things that they do at the end of the game as such as it goes along, but it is still a bit bizarre to still see them put these things in the game that make you call out. It's just like, why is that there? Why are they doing that? But anyway, so the combat is decent outdoors. Unfortunately, the combat indoors, unless it's a big open room, it's an absolute pain. Some of the weapons take a big swing, and in a small corridor, the camera's all over the place. You'll hit door frames, you'll hit walkways, you'll hit beams above your head, and it does make it very frustrating indoors. Outdoors, like I say, is fine, but indoors is a bit of a pain. The best thing about it is easily the story. Even when I was getting really like, oh, this game's doing my head in, the story was that good, or intriguing, I should say, more than good. That intriguing that it drove me along to say, just what is this all about? Because it's that messed up and that weird. I want to know what this next thing's about. I want to see how this plays out. So certainly the best thing about it is the story, where I was wanting to see what would happen in the end. There's a few things which kind of give it away as to where it was heading, but it's definitely the better side of it, where I was really invested in the story just because it was damn weird and you wanted to see how it played out. But apart from that, it's not a game I would rush back to. I'm not sure if I'll play through it again. I'm certainly not bothered about finding out the other endings. That's YouTube's there for. But I can see why some people maybe go through there. But yeah, like I say, if you are going to play it, I do recommend that you go and check every nook and cranny, because you will find things which improve your character. The main two ones which I used to improve my character was health and stamina. Stamina is definitely the one you want to get early on, because your character is just like a really large kid who's got asthma. She just gets knackered at everything. It doesn't matter what she's doing. She's one of the most unfit people out there. But, so yeah, definitely build up your stamina so you can actually swing stuff. There's plenty of health lying around. You'll find plenty of health, so you don't really have to worry about boosting that up straight away. I'll concentrate on getting your stamina there, because if you can't swing your weapon, you're toast anyway. So I would recommend you do that. But when you get to, like, say, a halfway point, you go from picking your fights to just chasing monsters down and just killing them just to make them shut up. Apart from one particular stage of the game, which I found quite annoying, is where you'll have certain things respawning. Now, that's not too much of a problem, but it's real-time respawning while you're trying to solve puzzles, and that was frustrating. But anyway, I don't want to say too much more because I don't want to give anything away. But if you're not a massive Silent Hill or kind of horror fan, I'd probably wait till it goes on sale, plus all the patches will be out and other such things will be done to improve it. But I certainly wouldn't be getting it thinking you're going to get a Silent Hill game. It's definitely less of a Silent Hill game than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be quite Silent Hill-ish, but obviously set in Japan, but it's really, really, really scraping the barrel to say it's a Silent Hill game. It's just another Japanese horror game that's messed up, weird, intriguing, has good puzzles, bad puzzles, good combat and bad combat. It's a bit of a mixed bag, but like I say, it's the weirdness in the story which pulled me through it. I would like to see a second one, but I would like to see it in the city and see how that plays out. I don't know how the sales are going to go, whether they're going to get another one, but if they do, I would certainly like to see it head to the city. It was nice to see the ye old kind of town kind of thing, but I would like to see one in the city. Anyway, so hopefully you can actually hear me on this one, because like I said, the last one was too loud with the music. But I'm now off to play a game which I've had on my machine for literally years. I've just never actually played it as such. It's that Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I think I've got Lost Judgment as well. There's a few of them which were on like a crazy sale ages ago, which has got, so I think while I've got this thing for Japan at the moment, I think I'll give those two a go, because I'm not too sure what the next game is that'll be after that really, but there will be a load dropping obviously just in time for Christmas. Anyway, bye.